Hi, 5th and 6th grade. It's Mrs. Shoemaker here. I am at school, and as you know, you will not be at school this week. We knew this might happen, so I just wanted to make a quick video to give you the short directions on what you're going to work on this week in STEM. So, of course, you would start at your courses in Schoology. You would go to your course. I'm going to use 5 Bailey as an example. In your weekly expectations folder, you will find cycle 3. Both a page and an assignment. We're going to do some Ozobot work this week, which you might wonder how we're going to do that because the Ozobots are robots at school. But there are some virtual Ozobots. So this week for STEM, you're going to work with some virtual Ozobots. So I have some directions here. All you need is your computer, and basically just like when you have the little Ozobots in person, you're trying to program them to meet a goal. Same thing is going to be true here. So I have posted 3 links, one to Shape Tracer 1, one to Shape Tracer 2, and one to an activity called Ozotown. They get a little more difficult as you go. Now, some of you may have done some of these last year, so if you remember doing some of these, feel free to skip ahead to, roughly where you think you might have left off. I wouldn't skip all the way to the most difficult. If you've never done any of these, that might be a little frustrating. So let me show you briefly what they look like. This is Shape Tracer 1. You basically need to program your virtual Ozobot to go forward and be green according to this. So I have set my light color to green, move forward 10 steps slowly. I click run, does what he's supposed to do, and it says success. You were successful at programming the Ozobot to complete his task. Now, if you were at school, we would take a physical, actual Ozobot, place it on the screen and program it, and we'd be able to see that motion in person. Since that's not possible, you're just going to go ahead right on to the next level, and it's going to give you your second task. Same thing, you're going to get your blocks from over here, you're going to have him light up red, and obviously he's going to need to move forward and then turn and forward and then turn. And these tasks get progressively more difficult as you go. You can see level 10 is a little more challenging. If you go to Shape Tracer 2, they get continually more challenging. I can give you just a sneak peek at some of these. Here's Shape Tracer 2, level 10. He's got to change his colors and, move. And by now, you can see in the blocks, you have more choices. You can use a repeat function, which is kind of a more advanced concept of programming. If those are both really easy and manageable for you, they have a new challenge. It's called Ozotown. So you would click play now. Same thing, starts out on the easier side, but by the time you get to the end, you have multiple intersections. These cues are about how fast your Ozobot must be going, and these little timers are indication that your Ozobot has to wait there for a period of time. And so all of that is available in your programming blocks. So we'll be programming Ozobots this week for STEM virtually since we won't be in school. After you are done with your 40 minutes, because remember that's all that's required, you're not going to work all day. You're going to pick one, work for about your 35 minutes, 40 minutes at the most. And then in the weekly expectations folder, this assignment, I'd like you to post something for me here. Sorry, of course, I decided to do this just as the dismissal bells were going off. You can either go over here and submit a picture or a video of one of your Ozobot challenges, or you can write in the comments and just tell me which challenge you chose and how far you were able to work in the time that you had in STEM today. So I hope you're all safe and well at home. I hope to see you again next week. In the meantime, enjoy your virtual Ozobot programming and let me know. Remember, I'll be live in Teams during your class time as kind of an office hours if you have any questions, or you can always message me through Schoology as well if you have any questions with this assignment. All right, I'll talk to you later, boys and girls.